How's it going, all you lovely little weirdos? I am the Global Outcast, and that is my co-host, TheAnimeShogun. And remember, the One Piece is real.
Even though we're gonna do an episode on fucking Doctor Who. You're fucking
A little bit. Don't judge me because I'm beautiful.
you are anything but that.
But yeah, we're talking about the Eighth Doctor, who really only lasted a movie. They did some shorts and stuff like that with him, and he lives on through audio dramas and comics and shit like that. But the Eighth Doctor, from what I did my research on, that was supposed to be that was supposed to be like a continuation because after the Seventh Doctor, he the show I think the show kind of died out. Then they wanted to bring it back in 1996, and with the movie, it just felt like a special,
I can
one of
see it.
those Doctor Who specials. But they made it into a movie. An unnecessary fight scene happened. All right. Well, to explain what happened, the Seventh Doctor is bringing back the Master's pretty much ashes or a variation thereof, because the Master's like this goo thing.
Okay.
Because he used all 13 of his lives, and after you use all 13 of your lives, you can't regenerate anymore, and then you're dead. But the Master breaks free. Um, and the Doctor ends up getting transported to San Francisco, 1999, and
Okay.
and gets shot by some Asian gangsters.
Okay.
That was, yeah. The Seventh Doctor then gets transported to the hospital, where the Master hides in the ambulance and then inside a cloak, and then not a cloak, but like a coat. Um, they see two hearts. They think it's like some double exposure or something. They do an operation. The kind of companion for the movie, her forgot what her name was already, but she was like a doctor, and he ends up dying on the operating table. And they kind of did like this. They went a little artsy with it a few times. Like there was like a shot of the movie Frankenstein, the old 19, I want to say 50s,
Okay.
40s, something like that. And then it'd go from that to the doctor regenerating, and then kind of mimicking what was happening with Frankenstein's monster when it's first woken up. Cloak comes off, their hands start to move. He then opens his eyes, sits up, yada yada yada.
Okay.
And then the morgue guy comes in, sees the doctor break down the door, and then does what any normal person would do and just passes the fuck out. And
Okay.
then, and then the master deep throats the guy he takes over the body of.
I mean that's hot.
I literally said that while I was watching. I'm like, well, he just got deep throated.
We listen and we don't judge.
Oh, we judge.
Yeah, we do. And so
We judge.
that's
You're
because
the
that's a fucking
judgiest one of them all, mainly to me.
well, yeah, I mean, you're a bitch anyway.
Only on days that end in Y.
Which is every day. Anyway,
But it went a little artsy a few times. For the most part, she thought he was nuts until like halfway through the movie. Um, the master tricked this young kind of Asian kid. I forgot the kid. can't remember if they said his name or not. Um, they probably did. The master kind of tricked him to go along with his plan, and like an unnecessary fight scene happened, in my opinion. Like the fight scene could have been better, in my opinion, but it was 1996. There was a
Okay.
lot. There was a lot of questionable shit happening in the 90s. In the 90s,
There's a lot of questionable shit happening every day.
yeah, that's true. But it was supposed to be like the reboot for Doctor Who.
Okay.
Let me send you a picture of the Eighth Doctor real quick, because Stephen Moffat, the guy who did the Ninth Doctor through, I want to say the 11th Doctor, 11th or 12th, but he did like this little short they every now and then they will do. I'm gonna send it to you in Discord, but they did a short of where the Eighth Doctor gets wounded somehow and gets turned into the War Doctor, aka John Hurt's Doctor.
Okay. I'm not
But
just saying that to annoy you. I'm actually like, go on.
yeah, but the movie didn't do very well when it came out, and now it's part of the Doctor Who classics. It's part of the Doctor Who masterpieces stuff.
Yeah.
But it didn't do well, and it kind of died out. Which then they tried again later with the Ninth Doctor, which we will get into next month.
Provided Global's not a bitch.
Oh, I'll still be a bitch. We're just going to talk about it.
Typical.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yep. Oh, fun fact for those who didn't know, I've been saving this one since the first Doctor. Apparently, now I don't know if it's true because I haven't found anything on it. Of course, I haven't looked really, really hard. I'm pretty sure I could find something if I spend a few hours looking. But apparently, Jim Carrey was asked to play the Eighth Doctor, but he turned it down because he thought it would be disrespectful for someone to play the Doctor who hasn't watched the show.
I mean, you can't disagree with him.
So, I mean, I don't disagree with him. Jim Carrey's a very honorable man in that aspect.
Yeah.
But if you look at the picture, you can see kind of what he's wearing a little bit. Oh yeah, they did do this one moment in the movie where, oh yeah, about 1/4 of the movie he didn't know who he was.
Okay.
Something like that usually happens whenever he gets regenerated in a later series. Not where he forgets who he was, but something weird where it affects him a little bit. But he forgot who he was. He's roaming through this like abandoned hospital type thing, and he kind of screams and looks into some broken glass and screams, "Who am I?" While he's kneeling, arms spread out like Jesus, and then he kind of slumps to the floor.
Oh, I think saw that clip.
I'm sitting there all like, this is a little too artsy for me. Good movie though, decent movie for its time. They did have a
Yeah.
fish with one eyeball in that movie. Of course, it was San Francisco, so I mean, it could.
If his name was fucking Lehman, I ain't laughing right now.
But yeah, that was his outfit. They did do a few nods. The Fourth Doctor's scarf, they put that in a lot of times. It's a very iconic scarf.
Okay.
And yeah, there was this weird thing. Who's the villain? I forgot his name, but he's I've seen him in a lot of places. He plays a lot of villains. He plays a lot of Oh, that's right. I think it was like a TV movie, but Eric Roberts was the villain. He played the master.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, I'm scrolling through his IMDb right now, see if there's anything I remember him in, because I know I've seen him in a lot of stuff, more earlier stuff. Huh? They made a Hit Monkey with him in it. Tacoma, Psycho X, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm familiar with that.
James McCurry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he played that. I haven't seen that one. God damn, he's in a lot of stuff. Megalodon, The Frenzy. Yeah, he's very well. He's played a. I think he's played a lot of like not very nice guys. I think.
Okay.
Or else, yeah. But there was a lot of kissing in that movie too. More than I'm kind of comfortable with for a Doctor Who movie. Because
Oh,
Doctor Who, you kind of expect, funny quips, smart intellectual comebacks, some sciencey shit, some mumbo jumbo. Now, but three, four, five kisses. Like, yeah. Oh yeah. I also laughed because the apparently in the beginning of the movie, they tried to shock him, and the Americans killed the doctor.
hmm.
So I'm all like, ha! Americans killed the doctor. That's sad. But do you have any questions so far about you know the Eighth Doctor? What's his
Mm,
fucking name anyway? I forgot.
honestly, no, not really.
The dude's name who played the Doctor is Paul McGann. McGann.
Cool. I didn't ask, but not
There's,
really. I'm being honest with you. I don't know. Well, I knew about the one with the movie, but I just
it's
was kind of like, yeah,
very. The movie itself gives some good lore pieces, like the 13 Lives, Gallifrey, a little memory with the Doctor and his father, but it's very underwhelming in my opinion as the guy who played as a Doctor Who thing.
I mean, yeah, I've kind of figured that with what I've heard.
I'm trying to see if he's played on any other stuff. There's just a lot of fucking Doctor Who stuff he's played on. Jesus, damn. But he's played on mostly a lot of Doctor Who stuff, which anyone, if you play a Doctor or a companion, you're pretty much going to be coming back for the rest of your life on other shit for Doctor Who stuff. So,
Right.
but yeah, it was a very underwhelming movie. I was kind of expecting more just because of what and who the Doctor is, especially with the Master.
Right.
Cause, yeah, because the Master is like his Joker, his Green Goblin, his mortal
Yeah.
enemy.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah, and it's you expect them to do something. You expect it to be something more grandeur than just that. Like the whole
Right.
idea was the Master's trying to steal the Doctor's body, so that way he can steal the TARDIS and go on his own shit and take over the world. That's pretty much the premises I got from it. So, but it was just a very underwhelming movie.
That's yeah. I mean, I kind of figured that one. Can't really say
Yeah.
I'm all surprised by it.
I suffered through it so that way no one else had to. I know you wouldn't do it because you're not really a classic Doctor Who fan. You're more of the modern generation Doctor Who fan.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, on looking at it that way, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people around my age are gonna simply be like, yeah, I kind of came in at like the turn time.
Yeah, which is nothing wrong, you know.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah, it really does. Now, did you see the picture of what he looks like?
I will look right now.
Because I want your
Oh, yeah. Okay.
yeah. What's your opinion of the outfit?
Classy. Definitely like old old English, like definitely old Britain.
Yeah, kind of like a Shakespearean kind of.
Shakespeare meets Harry Potter, like an
Yeah, yeah,
old
yeah,
school
yeah,
Harry Potter style.
yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, no. Now time to play our favorite game that I like to play with whenever we play Doctor Who. Tom Hiddleston playing him.
That I see, especially with that outfit. That I see.
Right?
Or now, hear me out. Um, what was his name? Alan.
Alan.
He was Severus.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. He's also in Galaxy Quest.
But yeah,
Alan Rickman.
Rickman. Thank you. That's what I was looking
It was
for.
gonna drive me nuts till I figured out, so I had to.
But yeah, Alan Rickman. I think he'd be good.
He would be. He would have been good. I think, honestly, I wish they would have gotten Alan Rickman to do a Doctor Who thing. It would have been good.
Oh, hands down. I for sure would have done that.
I don't know why, but my mind went to Shaquille O'Neal playing him.
All right, here's what I need you to do. Just for saying that, I need you to look at a wall. Just run as hard as possible into it, okay? Knock yourself out. We end this podcast, and everybody who's listening right now to the podcast will be thankful that you knocked yourself out so they don't come to it. Because I have a feeling the shit you just fucking said is going to cause the classic fans to want to come murder you.
Oh, it's okay. I'll just stir the pot more if I want to.
I'll pray for your future. No, I won't.
You'll sit there in the back laughing hysterically, going, "I fucking told you."
Yeah, yeah, I would do that.
You really would.
Yeah, I wouldn't hesitate.
All right, an older Tom Holland.
No,
No,
no.
really. I think he could. I think he could pull it off. You know, get him a little bit older and grow out his hair. I think he could do it.
Sorry, but no.
All right, all right, all right. What about you? Who else you got?
Hmm. I have to like literally probably go fucking looking for it, but
That's right. Suffer.
we staying with the British style then?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's stay with. You know what? No, 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 no. We had more fun last time when we just started naming people out.
Okay, so looking at his picture, um, okay, give me a minute here. Eddie Redmayne.
Ooh, Newt Scamander. Respect. I would have never. I
Yeah,
would.
I would go Eddie Redmayne.
I would have never guessed that. Honestly, I never would have. I never would have put that together.
Well, so look at the face, look at the hairstyle.
Yep, yep, yep.
All you're really doing is literally slapping on a fucking wig with Eddie Redmayne.
Yeah.
Change up the facial, but you can do that with fucking CGI or even the little plastic fucking stuff they have on their face.
Oh, what's his name? Fuck. Tom Felton.
Or, ooh,
Tom Felton. Draco Malfoy.
I can see it. Problem is he's too blonde for it.
We just dye the hair.
Okay, let me counter your fucking Draco with Nicholas Holt.
I have to look up who the fuck that is.
He
The ne-
played Beast. He played Beast in the newer X Men.
That's right. I always forget his name. Okay. Yeah. 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 I could see that. I could see that. James McAvoy.
I don't think so.
He played Professor Xavier.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. I see you for that.
Right.
Okay, now this is gonna be sad, but you're gonna look at me and you're gonna sit there and say I can fucking see it. Hugh Laurie.
I could. I really, really could.
Just literally slap a wig on him and the face is almost fucking identical. I mean,
Yeah.
sure, yeah, some of our listeners are gonna be like, no, he's not. No, he's not. You are not telling me the House is the next Doctor. But if you look at his facial structure and his facial features, he basically could be.
Yeah. Yeah. What about Michael Fassbender?
Mm,
For those of you who don't know, that's Magneto.
yeah, I can see it, but I almost wonder if he might be a little too tall.
Yeah, he could be a little too tall. Oh, I just thought of a good one. Benedict Cumberbatch.
I could get behind Benedict.
Right, right. Cause I mean, he almost I feel like he almost has the hair. It's a little dark, but like the second I thought of Sherlock, I thought of him. I'm like, ooh, he'd be a good one.
All right, this is gonna make people fucking lose their shit on me. RDJ.
I mean, we already had one. We already had one American playing Doctor Who as a
Yeah, but
villain.
if you look at this guy right now, tell me that it doesn't. We couldn't pull off an RDJ.
Yeah, we could. We really could. I mean, we got to play Barney. We got to have Barney Stinson fight against the Doctor.
Yeah, but I don't know what's Neil Patrick Harris's actual like nationality.
He's American, if I remember correctly, because he used to play Doogie Howser.
Yeah.
Let me look it up real quick. Neil Patrick Harris, nationality. He's American. Yeah, he's from New Mexico.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I'd love to. I'd love to see shit like. I'd love to see maybe like RDJ play the replay the Eighth Doctor or something if they ever rebooted it and did shit like that. I think that'd be kind of
Yeah.
cool. Fuck, I had one too. I had one just for this. I had one, now it's gone. Ooh, what about No, not him. I think he'd be a little too bulky. The Eighth Doctor seems a little bit more scrawny. Because I was gonna suggest Liam Hemsworth, but I don't think it would
Mm,
fit. Liam Hemsworth seems a bit too bulky, and the Eighth Doctor seems a little bit more skinnier.
yeah, that makes sense.
So I don't know. Ooh, Gene Wilder.
Yeah, no.
No?
Gene was better for the last one,
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
like the one that's got the Riddler look.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think it's more.
Honestly, my personal favorite would have to be Tom Hiddleston.
Tom's good. I would honestly go with Redmayne.
No, yeah, he'd be another good one. Yeah, that would be our. I think those would be our good choices. Um, our fans out there, who would be your top choice if they ever wanted to redo the Eighth Doctor?
Yeah, they'd have to let us know.
Yeah, put it down in the comments. See who you'd want to see played as the Eighth Doctor. We have some.
Otherwise, that's all really the time we've got right now.
Yeah, like we keep saying, join our Discord. If you want to chat with friendly fellow nerds like us, and enjoy the chaos. Cause yeah, you know where we're
Because we
at.
have and as we usually have some funny shit to say at the ending. I just want everybody to know this is Everyday Nerds. We love you. We enjoy the fact that you listen to us. And you're all going to hate me for this, but you all have lost the game.
What game?